Hello, beautiful beings. My name is Quavia. I'm the creator of JuJu Thyme, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look into what blessings are coming our way. And we're going to be digging very deep into that question just so that we can make sure that we are aligning ourselves to our highest and best good. All right, so this is going to be a quick one, but hopefully informative and encouraging, and also just affirming of the things that we're calling into our lives. So I definitely want you to tap into your higher self, tap into your spirit, get comfortable, get grounded, so that way you can hear the message that spirit wants you to hear. Because once again, this is a collective message, but we can align our goals and align our spirits and receive messages in so many different ways, right? So alrighty, let's begin. There'll be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can go down in the description box below and choose the pile that most resonates with you, pile or piles. And yeah, let's just get started. I'll see you there. All right, my pile 1s. We'll be shuffling everything on camera, just channeling everything that's coming in. Alrighty, so first off, we got the 5 of clubs. All right. So first off, the first blessing that's coming your way is whatever strife that you've been wanting to come to an end, that you've been trying to resolve for quite some time now. I do see that dissolving. I do see that taking a turn. And is this something that you've been it's definitely something that that has been on your mind. It's definitely something that you've been waiting for. In a sense that this resolving itself, this situation, this hardship, but it's just something that you've been just waiting for, and there's been no reply. Even a rejection. I'm getting a sense of rejection, or just an argument. It could be it's not as simple as an argument, because this is something that's been ongoing for quite some time. And once this resolves, there's in a sense of this like a breath of fresh air. This breath of fresh air that, okay, I can finally breathe now that this is, coming to an end, or there's some kind of solution coming to an end. Things are looking better, right? Things are going to be purified. Things are going to be looking up, and in a sense that, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a sense of peace, So this is definitely a blessing, because with the 7 of hearts here, this has been something that's been just on your mind for quite some time. It's definitely been in the works for some time, that is for sure. We're going to look into some more messages here. So let's see what's coming your way. Another thing that is definitely being shown here as well. So there's a lot of 3s here. So definitely this is something, the blessing that's coming your way, the thing that I'm getting a sense of taking a turn for the better. This is very healing. This is a very healing time. Definitely a sense of you releasing burdens and hardships. You know, definitely feeling like this is a time of things sort of coming full circle, and you know, in a way. Oh, there's a lot of cards that came out. Let's get some clarity there. I did see the 7 of Pentacles. If that means anything to anyone, that drew my attention immediately. But okay, let's see. But yeah, something's coming around full circle. And look, we have Temperance coming out in reverse, but we have Temperance here. So we do see that in a way, things are balancing out. Things definitely, I don't want to say, I'm getting a sense that there's a feeling like things were not in your favor, right? There was a lot of questions of whether or not something was in your favor, or if it was gonna balance out, if you know, but there's definitely a sense of like this releasing that is happening, you know, and this is a blessing that's been what. Okay, it was not the 7 of Pentacles, it was the 9 of Pentacles, but we saw this card pop out. So it's definitely wanting to pop out as, you know, to just give us a message that your hard work is paying off, right? So whatever that you are doing to sort of assist this situation to come to an end, whether that is, I'm getting a sense of, you know, being organized, you know, getting your paperwork in order, trying your best to reach out to certain people just to get more information. I'm getting a sense of like, yeah, but these people are not contacting me back. But see that effort though, like your continual effort in that. Yeah, your continual effort into that, and just trying to find different creative ways to just release this burden and create more balance in your life, that this is the blessing that's coming through, that it will pay off. So definitely this is a message from Spirit to say keep going, okay? Yes, I'm really liking that message. Okay, now we're going to look into how do we maintain this trajectory? Like, how do we receive this blessing here? Okay, we do have the World card coming out. Yes, glory does not come by calling. Okay, we got the World card coming out. Alrighty. Okay. So this is definitely, how do we maintain this blessing to come into our lives? In a sense, this has been such a very big hardship for you, right? This has been this burden that you've, in a sense, had to take on. Like, there is no choice. There was no avoiding this conflict, this strife. There was no avoiding this, because this is something that's been needing to, in a way, clear out, right? But to continue to allow this blessing to continue into your life, Spirit is definitely wanting you to know that Spirit's definitely wanting you to know, or at least to go down the path of understanding, like, who are you without all of this, okay? Because all of this is coming, you know, it will come to an end. All of this will end. All things end. And that's the blessing that is coming through. But to continue walking your path as though you have this great burden on your back, you know, it does not serve you, right? So in a sense, this is, you know, how do you continue to allow this blessing to come into your life is by fully living your life and understanding that it's already, that this is confirming that your hard work is paying off, right? That this sense of peace. But we haven't reached that peace just yet. So this is what we are needing to, you know, how do we continue to allow this to come into our life? Is we need to be seeking peace. Because once the situation starts to transition into the next phase of your life, once that transition happens, you are not meant to walk around as though you're still this, right? So in a way, what I'm seeing, what I'm sensing is that we are walking in a path as though this has already happened. We're walking in a path that peace is already here, that balance and harmony is already here, and that is how you're going to continue to allow it. There's a sense of not worrying as well. I also want to ask Spirit, like, what is it that we need to cease doing? What is it that we need to stop doing to continue this blessing to come through? All right. Quick work is not good work. Okay, your hard work will pay off. This is a very, very clear message. Quick work is not good work. Once again, we're walking as though we still have this, right? And yes, you may be still on this journey, and, you know, maybe, you know, the end doesn't seem so nearby, and there's just a lot going on, and you're just wanting things to be done quick, fast. You could turn over the new leaf and find that peace and find that satisfaction of everything that you've done has paid off. And I feel that, but quick work is not, it's going to make you clumsy. It's going to, I'm seeing like mistakes being made, very silly mistakes that you wouldn't have made if you took the time to like read through, or I'm seeing like took the time to really, you know, just be more careful. Okay. So we need to cease doing like quick work, trying to find quick solutions, because the solution that is being laid out in front of you is a solution that is like, well, crap, like if I do this, Lord knows how long it's going to take, but we do see the outcome. You see it here right now in front of you. Okay. So quick work is not good work. Let's stop doing anything, you know, half-assed, right? Thorough, carefully, wisely, resourcefully is going to be the way that, you know, we're going to be turning that new leaf and seeing that end of the tunnel. Okay. As again, we're walking, even though this may be the reality, this right here is what your blessing is. This is what you've been calling in. Okay, so let's walk as though we already have it. So that way, when it does come, we're not burdened. You know, we've already gone through that healing of just release, All right, let's get some more just cards. Any other messages that Spirit wants to just reiterate or let us know about? Yes. Look at that. It says, it's a little blurry perhaps, but it says, hold your vision. Hold your vision. This is literally what I was just talking about with this World card, what I was sensing from this World card. Hold your vision. Surrender to the divine. Yes, hold your vision and surrender to the divine. I know there's a full moon coming up. So this may be also a very good time if you feel called to do some release work. Release work of this though, right? Whatever this burden, whatever this situation, whatever this thing that is keeping you up at night, that you've been thinking about a lot, perhaps even worrying a lot about, right? Surrender to the divine. Remember to live in the present. That's another thing. Remember to live in the present. Your blessing is that things will turn, that you will see the light, that you will see the end, whenever that end is, but you will see it. And it's, for some people, it's a long journey. Some people's been on that journey for a while, but you will see that end of that journey. So practice surrendering to the divine, right? And holding on to your vision and not letting this be your story that you carry on with you, or not letting this obstruct the vision that you're truly sensing and feeling within yourself as to be truly true to who you are and where you're going, you know, etc. So what a beautiful blessing. What a beautiful blessing that's coming your way. Like, what a sigh of relief. I love this for you. So thank you, my pile ones. I hope that this gave you some instruction. This gave you some confirmation. This just gave you some validation to your situation and what your spirit knows to be already true. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you. You know, well, I'm really looking forward to being a witness to this journey. I thank your guides and my guides for coming through with this, you know, with this message of your blessing. So thank you for letting me channel this for you. Truth and love, beautifuls. Hello, my pile twos. Let's get started to look at the blessings that are coming your way. Okay, got the Two of Hearts here coming up to us here. Okay, we have two cards coming out. I'm going to put them back, but we see like an argument coming. So there's some argument, and that argument coming to some kind of understanding. Yeah. So if you've been searching for like a therapist of any kind, we see that as a blessing that's going to come through, like finding the right person for you. And if it's not a therapist, it's like someone you can just go to, like just finding that right person for you to help solve this situation, solve this argument, you know, to come to that understanding. So if that message is for you, but I definitely don't feel it's definitely for someone, but it's not for that was a whole different message. So funny how that happens. But okay. Alrighty. So the other message that's coming through with these cards is all right. I feel something coming through in regards to... All right, this is a multiple messages. My pile too. Wow, how complicated. A bit complicated, but I definitely see someone coming back. Yeah. I definitely get a sense of someone or something coming back, getting a message from, and it's a good message, like rather that, you know, getting some kind of message of, you know, from someone. Definitely, okay. I'm getting a sense that it's a message from someone, and you definitely haven't heard from them in a very long time. It's actually it's not anyone that you've even been quite thinking about recently, but I see them coming back into your life. I see them coming back into your life. And I see this as a blessing, right? I see this as a blessing, as like new information coming in that is, in a way, turning your whole path around, but for the best. If this is something that you've been wanting to come into your life, so whether this message from someone, if this is like, I'm getting a sense, of course, I'm getting a sense of relationships, definitely relationship, but I'm also getting a sense of like opportunity coming in the form of something that's connected to what you are loving or what you're wanting to do. I heard the word interview just now. I heard the word interview. An interview in the sense, it's not like a two different types of interview. So there's literally like an interview for like a job, but this also could be like an interview as in like you are sitting down and you're talking to someone about what you're wanting to do, or what you have been doing. Like if it's, you know, that kind of interview, almost in a sense of like that networking. But definitely this is this blessing, right, is something that you've definitely been calling in, and definitely something that you've been waiting for that, well, actually not for a long time. I'm getting a sense, not for a long time. Isn't it something that you've been waiting for quite a long time? But it's something I'm feeling that you've realized recently. You've had this epiphany, enlightened moment of realizing recently, like, oh yes, this could change everything. Something like this is what I am wanting to really turn my path around to a direction that you're wanting it to go down. You know, that's definitely what I'm getting a sense of here. So this could be in a sense of relationship and like romantic, but if that resonates, but I'm feeling the sense that this is also in regards to networking, communicating with that someone that would just like give that chance, right? Give that chance. Let's see here. Wow, yes, we have the three of Wands. Yeah, this is that blessing. This is, as I said, this is in a sense like turning a lot. Wow, look at this. Turning a lot of things around in regards to your journey forwards, the actions that you're going to be taking going forward, right? I'm getting a sense of like finding water in a desert kind of feel, you know, like, and look, we have the Magician, taking your life into your own hands and really taking responsibility, using your resources. As I say, I have the networking came through, but this is in a sense of you taking action. There's a sense of you taking action and a sense of you really setting your sights as to where you're going because of this blessing that is coming through. But this is something, as I said, it doesn't feel like you've been waiting for this for like a long time. It definitely feels as though this is like some kind of epiphany that's happened and you're like, you know what? I don't like this. Like, so for example, what I'm seeing is a person sitting at their desk and they have headphones on and they're sitting there and they're just sitting there thinking, okay, I'm needing to flip this around. I'm really needing to make a change. So this is some, like I said, it's some kind of epiphany that you've had. And because of that epiphany, that was the first blessing in the first place, that epiphany of like what you truly wanted. But this other blessing that's coming in, right? It's setting the course. It's just flipping your whole path, right? It's flipping it in the best way possible, because it's, you know, this is a blessing. But in a sense, it's a blessing that will still require you to take a lot of strength and also to have courage, to say yes. This is a very much a yes kind of feeling, like, you know, yes, I will do it. No, I don't know what this new path is going to lead me down. Yes, I somehow, some way, Spirit, the universe aligned me with this situation, aligned me with this message from this individual. They aligned me with this individual to help me make this happen. But it's putting me on a whole new path. And it's a path that I am going to really have to work with what I got. Yeah, work with what I got to really, as I said, find water in the desert, right? But you see it though. Like I said, you see it. This is a beautiful blessing that's coming through. So how do we, oh, some cards fell. How do we maintain this blessing, right? How do we continue to maintain this blessing? We have the 10 of Spades. Ending. Yep, ending. You don't have to lie down at the spot where your enemy has thrown you. Okay. Yep. So how do we continue to allow this blessing to come into our life? Well, it's by doing. It's by putting an end. It's by working towards an end. We allow this blessing to come through by planning, by seeking mental clarity, by I'm definitely getting a sense of putting an end to, okay, I hear old traditions, but when I say old traditions, this is like things you used to believe, things you've used to do, but it's like we're putting an end to that, and because we're not going to lie there anymore, right? We're going to get back up. We're going to get back up to say, all right, this is not working for me anymore. So this is you creating that plan and following through with that plan. Okay. What do we need to stop doing? What do we need to stop doing? All right. We got the Ace of Hearts. Anger and madness are brothers. Wow. Okay. So we have some anger that we need to release. We have some anger. We have some frustration, emotional blockages that we need to release. Now, I'm in the firm belief that anger tells us something. I'm in the firm belief that anger has the power to move things along if you are directing it in an appropriate way, right? That anger can really work for you and not against you. All right. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, well, we need to, you know, there isn't a sense of like being able to find peace, right? It's a very, how can I even explain this? It's a very delicate dance that you'll be playing. It's like there's a piece of this blessing that you know is coming in, that you're needing to cultivate within yourself, this piece. But then there's also utilizing those other emotions that are happening in you. So if, let's say, there is an anger of like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe that this is where I'm at, right? Like I said, this is like a revelation. This is like this is this revelation that's come through, which was your first blessing. But it's, you know, directing that anger in a way of being productive and resourcefulness. But if it comes to any blockages as well, we're needing to cease or confront any emotional blockages, especially blockages in regarding our worth. If it's anything dealing with imposter syndrome, your worth, your value, and stuff like that, you're going on this journey, and these are aspects, these cold spots in your heart space are aspects that you will be confronting. So it's best to start that journey now, so that way when you are doing this, right, when you are doing this, you know, you've already been on that healing journey of realizing or getting deeper into like what you know you deserve. So I'm definitely getting a sense that like, well, you know, I know my worth and stuff like that, but it's basically, it's going to get deeper. It's going to get deeper into like your deserve, like what you believe that you deserve, right? Because there's also a sense of like productivity coming in, like reevaluating what makes you productive, what doesn't make you productive. And because of that productiveness, asking the question of, well, do I even deserve this? You know, like it gets a lot more deeper. But this is a beautiful blessing that's coming through. And oh, look at this. There's some more messages that are coming through, but I want to finish my thought with this. But overall, that blessing that's coming through is you really taking charge of your life and really having the tools to do so. Alrighty, so the card that also came out as I was shuffling this deck, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yes, I love that message. That's pretty much clear. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Whatever spirituality means for you, whatever your practice means to you, whatever your practice is, whatever your religion is, balance it with practicality. There's we are moving from faith to knowing. We are understanding the balance between being and doing, right? Have faith in yourself. Having faith in yourself is going to be a big thing for you to move forward, to continue to receive this blessing. And also, as I said, these cold spots in your heart space. But also the other message, your energy is gaining momentum. Your energy is gaining momentum. I definitely get a sense it's definitely because of this anger, you know. So definitely, as I said, we want to utilize that in a utilize that energy in a productive way that is going to assist you and not go against you. Okay, become a master of your emotions as well, because we have a lot of fire in this reading here. I'm getting a sense of a lot of heat, a lot of fire, high emotional states. So getting a grasp of your emotions is going to be really great, especially when you get into this interview. You want to show passion, not madness, right? You know, you want to know what you're talking about and not have this, not allowing madness to make you come across as like disorganized. So I hope that makes sense, you know. So yeah, my pile twos, what a beautiful blessing that is coming through. I thank your guides and my guides for delivering this and giving us some instructions on how to continue to receive this blessing and what we need to stop doing to, you know, allow this blessing to come in. This is also a full moon card, and I know there's a full moon coming up, so I love that. If there's any sort of pacts that you need to make for yourself, with yourself in regards to your practicality and your spirituality going forward, this might be the moon for you to do so. So definitely consider it, you know. So thank you so much. I'm blessed to be a witness to this, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. All right. Okay, my pile threes. Let's get started with your reading. Ooh. Already cards are coming out. All right, let's look into the blessings that are heading your way. Okay. All right, so there's definitely been something that was lost and something that you're recovering, that you'll be recovering. And what a lesson that was. What a lesson that was. Yeah. We see this worry that is lifted. This worry that was lifted, it might be something different dealing with finances. Yeah. So my pile three, the blessing that may be coming in is this money worry. Money worry. If you have, but I'm also getting a sense that there's those that are like, no, I wasn't worrying about money. I just want more of it. So this could be a journey of you. I'm definitely getting a sense as well, but it's definitely money related. You know, this recovery. So whether it's that you lost some kind of financial leadway or financial hope, there's this recovery of it. But we also see here doors opening, anchors lifting, to new ideas, and definitely like new ways of perhaps opening doors when it comes to your material life, right? Yes. We just see this door opening, and that's quite lovely. Let's get some more information about this blessing that's coming in. Oh, okay. Well, let's... Oh, that was loud. Apologies for that. My goodness. But okay. Alrighty. All right, we got the 9 of Swords here. Yeah, okay. Well, definitely for a bit of people, we have definitely like this keeping you up late at night. Yeah, we got the 10 of Swords. Okay, mentally, this has taken a toll. Mentally, this has taken a toll. Definitely, for sure. Right? But in a way, I see Spirit is giving me this visual sense, but also this emotional sense of like, we see the opening. We see the door with the Ace of Pentacles here. We definitely see a sense of opportunity coming through, right? In a way, I'm definitely seeing this cycle. I mean, we have 9, 10, and then 1. You guys are seeing that? Right? So definitely you're in this cycle. You've been definitely in a cycle, and the blessing that is coming through is basically the end of that cycle. So this worry that's been keeping you up late at night is definitely taking a mental toll on you, but there is a sense of you being protected, right? There's this learning that was needing to have been learned. Okay, you get it. There was something that you needed to learn. There's something that you needed to learn. So first off, I pray that you learn with ease, right? We don't that you learn with ease, and that the trouble that lays, well, in this sense, it's in your mind. The trouble that lies in your mind can cease, so that way you can begin to see that opportunity that is coming your way. Yeah, I'm hearing the word learn about stocks. which is interesting. But like, I take that as like a sign of just like, there's something in regards to finances. There's something in regards to finances. And learning about finances that would be really, really good for you. Yeah, very, very good for you. But there's this like, yeah. But there's a need for you, because of this cycle, there's a need for you to let go of traditional ways of thinking. Yeah. Let go of traditional ways of thinking of like, well, one, your mental states of like where you are in your life right now, because I'm definitely getting a sense that for a lot of people, this is where they are. I'm getting a sense that some people are in this part of their journey, right? They're like, okay, my way is not working. My way of wanting to control everything and dictate, this is not working. But then there's also, this is the blessing, right? This is that opportunity that I was talking about, you know? So how do we maintain this blessing to come forward? Because what a beautiful blessing this is to be directed this way. So we continue to allow this blessing to come through by gaining. So it says, a man does not go far from where his corn is roasting. So the message that I'm getting from that, from what I'm sensing from this, okay, we need to change our, there's a sense I'm getting of changing mindsets, but it goes beyond the mindset, I feel. I feel this goes beyond the mindset. How do we continue to allow this to come forward is by continually putting ourselves into position of gain, right? So whether you're gaining knowledge, gaining mental health, gaining sleep, gaining rest. There's an idea of gaining here that I'm sensing that, and this is a gain that you can take hold of, right? That this is something that is very much near you. It's close to you, right? There's a like a refuge in a way that I'm sensing, and it's definitely not far away, you know. But it's in regards to just seeing it. What can I gain right now, right? This does going to be like you breaking habits, as I was talking about, like breaking habits, doing things differently. Right now, the mind is like shifting to like this one direction, right? And to be able to open those doors, there needs to be like this mental shift, right? A mental shift from the mind into the body as well. I'm getting a sense. So out of your mind, back into your body, which definitely I'm getting a sense of that. Spirit is giving me that sense as in like being present in the moment, first of all, but also in your body. Because it's definitely feeling like this out of body experience. Like you are not experiencing this. Like you don't want to be experiencing this. But Spirit is telling you to go back in, because yes, we need to move you out of your mind and into your body, because your mind is limited right now. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, your mind is limited, and we need to get into that space of opening it up. And opening it up means going back into your body, learning, seeing new possibilities. But there is a gain. There's definitely a gain financially. What do we need to stop doing? What do we need to stop doing? Okay, wow. It says, if the child learns the trail of the snake, he will also learn the wanderings of the snake. Okay. Yeah. In a way, I'm definitely getting a sense of you. Okay. The first thing that I heard was stop tricking yourself. That's what I heard. Stop tricking yourself. So I'm definitely getting a sense of illusion happening here. There's a sense of illusion, and this is an illusion that you've created. So this is there's a new story that you need to be telling yourself, right? There's a new story that you need to be telling yourself. And Spirit wants you to stop deceiving yourself in a way. Like, start telling yourself these other narratives. These other narratives. Yeah, there's definitely a big shift. That's quite beautiful. That's a beautiful message, because for me, this definitely shows the power of your mind, right? This definitely shows the power of your mind. But because right now the mind definitely seems a bit compromised in a way, which is why we're going out of the mind and into the body. But this shows that once you start taking control of the narrative that you're telling yourself, the narrative of your story in regards to your financial, you know, especially as I said, like the financial, especially I'm getting a sense if you lost or you feel like you missed out on opportunities and you feel like this has impacted you financially in some way. I can see that being like a very big part of your story, a very big part of your story. And Spirit is like trying to let you know that this was a lesson that you needed to learn, you know, that, you know, it happened, but this dwelling on it and repeating this story to yourself of like, well, this is just what happened. And, you know, like that needs to be, you know, that's the story. That's the story that needs to be flipped. So let's get some other, oh, there's a bunch of cards came through. So the card that was on top, it says, it's time to take action. So if that resonates of like feeling the need to like, all right, yeah, I definitely need to begin this process and take on this advice and do what I need to do to get in the state of gain again versus loss or stagnancy, then yeah, definitely take that message. A fiery climax approaches. We have full moon. I know there's a full moon coming up. Is it? I believe so. Yes. There's a full moon coming up. So, yes. So a fiery climax approaches. As I said, this is a cycle that you've been on. So yeah, the blessing, as I said, that's coming through is this a flip in, once again, from mind to body, but also from loss to gain. From loss to gain, which is especially, I'm getting a very big sense of like of finances, right? I'm getting like material world sort of energy. We have two cards came out, and yeah, I'm definitely feeling like don't put those back. So we won't put those back. I like to have like one card come out at a time because I like the clarity, but sometimes in this situation it's like, don't put these cards back. Okay, so we have surrender to the divine, another full moon card. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. Surrender to the divine. I feel like this is like a story. A fiery climax approaches. You're very close to achieving your goal. Surrender to the divine. I feel like there's like a story being said here. But yeah, so this is just a confirmation basically of some more instruction about surrendering, right? In a way, this card right here, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. There's as I see, you know, there's a sense of surrender in this card. We're surrendering past for you all. We're surrendering past limiting thoughts, beliefs, old ways of doing things. Like I said, old stories in a way, you know, that we're telling ourselves. So yeah, there is this sense of needing to surrender, right? and trusting, because this is the blessing that's coming through here, right? That gateway opening, that gift being placed inside your, inside your hands, of you being able to also utilize, if you are a spiritual practitioner, I'm getting a sense of you being able to utilize your magic to open up those doors as well. So if that's your path, then if you're a magic practitioner. But fiery climax is definitely approaching, so we want to make sure that we are following Spirit's instructions, so that way we can allow this blessing to continue into our lives. Because what a beautiful blessing it is. We're opening doors when it comes to our material world. Alrighty. Is there any other messages? That is all that I'm getting from this. Yup, ended quite abruptly. But that's all that I'm getting from this. So, since the full moon is coming up, this could be a calling for you to perhaps do some work in regards to opening doors, but in a sense of what is blocking those doors, and being very honest in what's blocking those doors, right? Yeah. What's blocking those opportunities, blocking our sense of gain, our mental sense of gain. So I hope that this was clear. I hope it gave us some instructions. I thank your guides and my guides for coming through with this beautiful message of the blessings that are coming into your life. I am here for it. I'm so here for it. So I'm grateful that I'm a witness to this. And once again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.